All right, let's jump right in. We are going to cut through all the noise and look at the 6 big AI trends that are really going to shape the next couple of years. And this isn't guesswork, it's all backed by some pretty solid data and research. So, does your head ever just spin with all the talk about superintelligence and these, fully autonomous AI agents that are supposedly coming to take over the world? Yeah, if you feel that way, you are definitely not alone. It is a lot. But this is where we get clear. We're going to look at what places like McKinsey, OpenAI, and Stanford are actually seeing in their research. We're going to figure out where things are really heading, and way more importantly, what it means for you. Okay, first up, the first major shift. For the past few years, the biggest question has always been, which AI model is the best one? Well, guess what? That question is getting less and less important every single day. Just look at this. The top AI models are all starting to bunch up together when it comes to performance. Yeah, they're all getting smarter, but the actual difference between them is shrinking, and it's shrinking fast. It means no single model has this huge, unbeatable lead anymore. They're all becoming really, really good. So here's the big idea. The AI model itself is becoming a commodity. Think of it like a car engine. Once all engines are powerful and reliable, you don't really buy a car just based on the engine, right? Of course not. You start looking at the car itself, the design, the comfort, the features, the whole experience. That's exactly what's happening in AI. The race is shifting from the engine to the car, from the model to the app you actually use. So what's the takeaway for you? It's simple. Stop obsessing over which model has the highest score on some obscure technical test. Instead, ask, how does this AI actually fit into my work? I mean, if you spend your whole day in Google Workspace, Gemini's deep integration is its killer feature. That has nothing to do with its raw test scores. It's all about how well it fits your world. Now for our second shift, and you'll see how this builds on the first one. You have probably heard a ton about these autonomous AI agents that can just do everything for you. But the reality right now is, well, a lot more practical and honestly a lot more useful. It's all about AI-assisted workflows. Here is a perfect real-world example. A bank needed to update some ancient code. So instead of waiting for some magic AI agent, they just built a simple workflow. Step 1, an AI scans the old code. Step 2, the AI suggests a new modern version. And here's the most important part. Step 3, a human developer checks the work. The result? They cut the human hours needed in half, 50%. It's not magic, it's just a really smart process. And this is why this quote from Andrej Karpathy is so spot on. He says we're in the decade of agents, not the year of agents. We just have to be realistic. That dream of a completely independent AI assistant, it's still a ways off, mainly because of huge problems like data security. So what can you do right now? Take your best prompts, the ones that give you great results, and turn them into simple, repeatable workflows. Think about a task you do all the time. Break it down into a few steps and let the AI do the heavy lifting. You just stay in the loop for that final check. This agent-light approach is how you get reliable results today. Okay, this next shift is honestly one of my favorites because it's all about knocking down old walls. That line between technical people and non-technical people, yeah, thanks to AI, it's starting to get real blurry. I mean, just look at this number from an OpenAI report. 75% of enterprise users said they are now using AI to do tasks they literally could not do before. This isn't just about being a little faster. This is about doing completely new things. Think about it like this. A marketing manager who knows their customers inside and out used to have to get in this long line for the tech team to build them a data dashboard. But now, they can just ask the AI to build it for them. All of a sudden, their deep knowledge about the business is way more valuable than the technical skill it took to build the dashboard in the first place. So here's the challenge for you. This month, just try one technical thing you would normally hand off to someone else. Build that dashboard. Clean up that messy spreadsheet. Automate that boring report. I promise you are going to be shocked at what you can do now. That barrier between your great idea and actually making it happen, it's basically gone. All right, let's move on to our fourth big shift. For a while, everybody was obsessed with prompt engineering, crafting that one perfect magical question for the AI. Well, that's becoming less important. The new game is all about giving the AI the right context. And here's why. It's because of something I called a fact gap. An AI model has basically read the entire public internet. It knows Shakespeare, it knows Python code, but it knows absolutely nothing about your company's private world, your sales goals for this quarter, your project files, or that really important email your boss just sent. This analogy just says it perfectly. Imagine you hire the smartest, most skilled person in the world, and then on their first day, you tell them they are not allowed to look at any internal files, any emails, any data. How well are they going to do? They're going to fail, right? Not because they aren't smart, but because they have zero context. That is the exact problem with AI today. So how do you fix this? How do you close that gap? It comes down to two simple but absolutely crucial things. First, organizing your files isn't optional anymore. You need a clear system with clearly named files so you can actually point the AI to the right info. Second, consolidate. If your team's knowledge is spread across 4 different apps, the AI can't see the whole picture. You got to bring it together.
Okay, shift number 5 is all about the money, the economics of AI. Now look, don't shoot the messenger here, but ads are coming to chatbots. And believe it or not, that might not be such a bad thing.
Let's just think this through for a second. In a world with zero ads, the most powerful, most capable AI models would all be locked behind expensive monthly subscriptions. That creates a huge gap, right? A world where only the wealthy can afford the best tools. But in a world with ads, everyone gets access to the very best models for free. It's the exact same reason you can watch the most amazing creators on YouTube without paying a dime. Ads, in this case, actually help democratize access for everyone. And for our final trend, we need to zoom out a little. So far, we've mostly been talking about AI as software, something that lives on a screen. But that software is starting to move out into the physical world.
And this isn't some sci-fi movie plot. It is already happening. Waymo's self-driving cars have driven over 100 million miles on their own. Amazon is using AI robots to get your packages out the door 78% faster. And China is putting more industrial robots to work than the rest of the world combined. AI is already here, reshaping the physical economy. I really want to leave you with this powerful idea from a Wharton professor, Ethan Mollick. He talks about the jagged frontier of AI. And what that means is we're in this incredibly rare moment in time where expertise is being completely reset. The entire playing field is being leveled. Because think about it. If no one is an expert yet, then the race isn't about what you already know. The only question that really matters is this: how fast can you learn? So stop planning and just start doing. The future belongs to the people who are willing to just experiment and learn faster than everyone else.